Right, so today is unboxing and installation video of Tesla Model 3 shocks for the trunk and frunk. Model 3 standard range doesn't come with the automatic opener, so when we click on the button on the app, what will happen is like we have to manually lift the trunk or frunk to open it. So I was doing some basic research and I found these shocks online where we can just install these things, replace the existing one, and through the app when we click on the button, we don't have to manually lift it. Automatically it will lift hands free. So these are for the rears and these are for the front. So let's install them and see if we are able to lift the trunk or front hands free. So yeah, let's get started. You can hear the sound. Yeah, if you see, it doesn't pops open. So what you have to do is with manually lift this thing. So yeah, it's a lot of clutter inside. I'll just move stuff. So these are the shocks I was telling. So these shocks need to be replaced, and Amazon, the product claims that once this is installed, you don't have to manually lift it. It lifts automatically. I just click on the app. So when I click on the app, see, if you see, it just popped open. So all we have to do is lift like this, and it manually lifts. They have hydraulic shocks, but the thing is that you have to manually. Let's say you have a lot of things while doing grocery and stuff, and you have to manually then lift this thing. We need to cover this thing with some blanket or some protective layer so that once we remove this, it will be easy. And removing is not that difficult. You just have to have a flathead screwdriver. If you see the small one, you have to just pry this thing open and just pull it out. Same goes to this. Pry it open and remove this, but make sure we have to protect the glass so that because it's so close to the glass and it's the whole panel, we have to protect this thing. So yes, let me get some protective cover so that we can protect this, and we'll remove this trunk cover. So I've just covered it with some hard blanket so that if small that locks hits this glass, it hits the glass or hit the panel, it will not break the glass. So let's see how this goes. So all you have to do is, if you see there's a space in between, you just have to pry this open. If you see the seats coming out, so same thing, that's it. So you see it's completely removed, and you can keep it aside, and you have to do the same. The new one comes with their own retainer clip. New one already has its own clip, so we can put this. So this goes like this. If you see, I can see, if you see now glance, the original one, it is directly from Tesla. The thickness, it's more thick and more sturdy. The one which I have right now, it doesn't look so sturdy or doesn't look so. So I have removed both clips. So this clip is removed, this clip is removed. Now all you have to do is just push it up and move a little bit, and it will. You have to push it down a little bit and it will come open. Before you do it, I have to move this because I'm recording myself. So I'm just putting it down and remove it. And make sure once you remove it, this, you have to hold this thing, otherwise it might hit your head. But I'm not removing both at once. I'm removing once, and let's see how the next one goes. So if you see that I have removed one is still there, but still, if you see, I'm leaving my hand, it's coming down. So make sure it doesn't bang your head. So please, so whenever you're installing this, so make sure you have some help, or use your head to hold this. So you can immediately see the size difference. So if you see the size difference, and even the shock capacity, it looks more strong, this look more less. But Amazon have a good return policy. If it doesn't work out, I'm surely going to return, but I'll keep you updated. Right. So I have successfully removed the one and installed it. So this is look like, I don't know what it might, give them a privilege to automatic leverage automatically to open it. So I don't know if it rattles while driving. No, I don't think so. It won't rattle, but it will come down and press it. So let's see. I'm now going to remove this one. So finally I have installed two shocks. I have replaced the original and replaced with this. So let's see. But at first instance, you see there's a little bit of, it's really stiff. So just make sure all the connections are secure. So it's just plug and play. It's very easy. Remove one, install another, and that's it. So let's try. So I'll just close it. So closing, I can feel a lot of resistance. Okay, and just click. Voila, nice. So it's very simple, and we'll try to install the Frunk shocks too and see how it works. So same way for the front. So remove this retainer clip on both sides. Just when you remove it, just make sure it should not go down. And so the front one, there's no springs. The original don't have, no, the original one, the river one, as you see, there was springs, right? This one doesn't have any sort of spring. So this one doesn't have any sort of spring. I've kept this, just for an extra protection. You never know. So if you see, it's kind of a same thing, but maybe with extra power or something, God knows. But the size, it's identical. Size little bit, yeah, it's identical. Even the shape and the cylinder size, the gas strut size is also the same. So I don't know how it will work. Let's see. Alrighty, so I have installed the two gas shocks both sides. It was fairly simple, so just I didn't pull it out, I just moved a little bit outward and just pushed it in, and both of it was installed. And let's now test it out. And yes, it shows a bit of resistance, if you see. So yes, so now the trunk is closed. So let's test it out. So let's open the frunk now. Beautiful. So you can see it's opening properly. Let's try it again. Yeah, there's a bit of resistance. So let's open the frunk. Yes, beautiful. Now we'll check the trunk as well. So trunk is also open correctly. That's it, guys. It's very easy to install, very simple and cheap fix. So hopefully you got some information from this video, and it will help you to make better out of your Tesla hands-free